Alright guys, fix your key to Stormtopia.com and Stormtopia.com Facebook page. You're going to have our daily weather update right now. Well, Stormtopia.com is in live storm coverage mode for the December 12th through 13th storm, which essentially is already underway here across parts of the northern plains. And we have a live chat on our front page. We want to hear reports from your town, what you think is happening with the storm, and we want to hear your forecasts, etc. So be sure to go to Stormtopia.com. On the front page you can chat with us, and we'd love to hear your opinions on the storm. Opinions and reports, of course. Let's switch to the radar imagery now. You can see snow starting to fill in here across parts of North Dakota. Meanwhile, another band of shortwave coming back into western Iowa, which is going to, these two are going to combine to form a significant snowstorm for the upper Midwest. We're going to talk about that here. Here's the latest forecast model, and we're going to show you here. We got to back it up a little bit, it looks like. Okay, but you can see here, by the time we make our way out to this evening, what's going on is we've got more snow filling in across the north central states. We've also got that short wave across across western Iowa, moving into southern Minnesota, creating snow. These two are starting to combine by early tomorrow morning, creating a significant snowstorm through the day. It's lightening up through the day across eastern Dakotas. However, just heavy bands of persistent snowfall from Minnesota back into north central Wisconsin just through the day on Saturday. Meanwhile, rain, it looks like, for most of Illinois and Indiana. And then on the back side here, by later Saturday, it looks like some snow for the Chicago metro area for a couple hours. Meanwhile, it comes with a calm ahead of snow starting to wrap up the storm for the Twin Cities by the nighttime hours, with still heavy snow moving through the UP of Michigan, still heavy snow moving through Wisconsin by the nighttime hours of Saturday. I'll take you out to the latest maps here. You can see on the NAM. By the time we make our way out into, let's see, this would be late Saturday. Snow is winding down here for a lot of the Minnesota area. Still heavy snow though for Michigan back into Wisconsin, but that's wrapping up by Sunday. And what you see here, the 500 millibar pattern for early Sunday, is new energy here coming into the Tennessee Valley. You can see it's pretty significant, pretty energized, and that's going to essentially be creating the 12th through 13th storm here. And here's the model. Here you can see by the time I make our way out into early Sunday, heavy rain making its way up along the East Coast. Well, not heavy rain on the East Coast, let me rephrase that. Heavy rain from Alabama back into Georgia and the southern Appalachians. Meanwhile, areas of light to moderate spotty rain across the mid-Atlantic into the Northeast through the day. Through the day on Sunday, and then by later Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening, we're getting multiple areas of rain forming off Long Island for tropical flow here, and that ends up slamming into southern New England by Sunday evening. You can see it here on the GFS model. Sunday evening, guys, into early Monday morning, the rain off Long Island is just slamming into the New England area, southern New England into northern New England by early Monday morning, and then the rain is really just let up by later Monday morning, leaving cooler air and some snow showers and upslope and lake effect snow. Now let's go back here just to kind of debrief on what happens here. Once we get into the eastern Ohio Valley, it does look like snow, probably in the 2 to 5 inch range from eastern Iowa back into Ohio, into western Pennsylvania. Basically, when I say western Pennsylvania, that leaves the wide door open. I'm going to close that door by saying anywhere west of State College seems like a good chance of snow for the day on Sunday. And then back into western New York. This is probably a 2 to 5 inch zone. Okay, and then it's kind of controversial, but it looks like we're going to be seeing southeasterly winds for most of the storm here for a lot of eastern New York State, which should keep things mostly rain, but it's still a possibility. And one of the controversial things here in the forecast is for the last couple of days, especially on the GFS runs, we've been seeing the potential for over a foot of snow here for parts of the Adirondacks, and now that, and by the time we made our way out to yesterday's 18Z NAM, that was just out of the realm of cards with warm air penetrating in from the southeast. Now, here's the latest NAM run, which essentially agrees with yesterday's 18Z NAM, but leaving a little more snow, probably still in the 2 to 5 inch range, all the way back into here, which is really not that big of a, not a big daddy, so to speak. And then we have, of course, that's no, that was actually the GFS. I apologize, what you just saw. Here's the NAM, essentially agreeing, and then the GFS, which is actually a little more snow here, maybe up even into the 4 to 8 inch range for some of these areas, depending on how heavy it snows with the ratios. And this would probably be the pre-hours of Monday morning. The short-range ensemble forecast model really not supportive for all that much snow across eastern New York State, so we'll have to see. It brings most of the snow here across the areas that we talked about into Ohio, Indiana, western Pennsylvania, and western New York. Really not too supportive of too much snow here in eastern New York. This is the short-range ensemble forecast model. So that's our latest thinking, guys. Once again, please go to our front page of stormtopia.com and chat with us. We really want to hear your opinions for this forecast video. Hope you have a great day, and I hope you spread the word about our website, and I'll see you later. Have a great day.